Let's also tell you about the debate that's now playing out over 3 deputy chief ministers in the state of Karnataka, and that's also grabbing the headlines almost every day. While the Bharatiya Janata Party is convinced that this is a power tussle between Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar, the Congress has been chanting the standard all is well mantra. Now, amid that buzz, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah is expected to visit Delhi today. Now, as the rumors of the infighting in the Congress are rife and the power tussle continues, let's tell you what's happening when it comes to people's issues. On your screens are those pictures that indicate what's happening when it comes to people's issues. Dengue cases are on the rise, and we're getting you latest on that. We're also seeing that roads are caving in. But when it comes to the cases of dengue, we're seeing that there's a 60% rise in comparison to last year. Infrastructure also seems to have collapsed in the state because there was a road near the metro construction. We'll show you the pictures, and this happened in Bengaluru. That road caved in, adding to people's woes, and they are the latest pictures. So price rise is a pain. Roads are caving in, milk prices are soaring, dengue cases are on the rise. But when it comes to leaders in Karnataka, what are they bothered about? Especially the Congress government. The fight is over the post of the deputy CM. The proposal is that there should be 3 deputy CMs. Now, the BJP too is leaving no stone unturned to corner the Congress over the issue. Let's listen into what they are saying.
Congress has led to complete mess and chaos in Karnataka. Ever since they have grabbed power in Karnataka, they have made it bankrupt. They have increased petrol, diesel, electricity, water, milk prices. They have kept Bengaloreans parched for water. Law and order situation in Karnataka has gone down. And now Karnataka is facing a health crisis. 5,000 plus cases of dengue in Karnataka, out of which 1,200 cases are just in Bengaluru in the last few weeks, which is more than the cases last year. And this is rising, increasing continuously. Imagine if the dengue cases are so many right now, what will happen in the next few weeks? This shows the complete mismanagement of Karnataka and Bengaluru in particular.
आज सुबह न्यूज़पेपर देख रहा था, एक एक जिला में 500, 700, 800 संख्या में डेंगू बढ़ रहा है। लेकिन हमारे सिद्धरामैया गवर्नमेंट, डीके शिवकुमार गवर्नमेंट ये डेंगू के बारे में नहीं सोच रहा है और प्राइस हाइक बहुत हो रहा है कर्नाटक में, उसके बारे में चिंता नहीं कर रहा है। वो चिंता कर रहा है डीसीएम के बारे में। फॉर एग्जाम्पल आधे के आधे मंत्री मैं डीसीएम बनना चाहता हूं ऐसे दिल्ली जा रहा है। मैं सिद्धरामैया और डीके शिवकुमार को पूछना चाहता हूं कैसा गवर्नमेंट चलाते हैं।
So viewers, you heard the Bharatiya Janata Party raising questions when it comes to the priorities of the Congress government. But let's show you the reality, and let me take you through some pictures. This is the apathy that we are seeing. There are people, dengue cases are rising. Hospitals are full when it comes to the treatment of dengue patients. But what's on the mind of the leaders of Congress in Karnataka as alleged by the Bharatiya Janata Party? As per the Bharatiya Janata Party, they are saying that there's only one thing that leaders in the Congress government want in Karnataka, that is position and power and people. As you can see, the state of apathy. This is number 1, cases of dengue rising. Number 2, roads are caving in. We'll show you those pictures too. Neha's joining us live. Neha, a charge has been fired, in fact, at the Bharatiya Janata Party at this point of time. They are saying that the Congress in Karnataka is only bothered about post and position, and when it comes to people's issues like cases of dengue or price rise, they are not bothered there. How's the Congress countering that charge?
Well, yes, in fact, this is quite imperative here to mention that this is a sinkhole now that's appeared over here at Nagavara in Bengaluru. Remember that, in fact, the BMRCL, of course, that is responsible for, the work that goes here. It is a joint venture with the state and the centre. Now, this isn't the first such sinkhole that's appeared here. We've seen it in other BMRCL sites as well. And, you know, such is the apathy of the people. This is an extremely busy stretch of road. There was underground tunneling work that was being taken place, is what we're being told. This is, in fact, you know, between two stops, the Arabic College and the Nagwara Junction. And even as the underground tunneling work here was taking place, the sinkhole appeared here. A lot of traffic on this stretch of road, as you can see, quite a busy stretch. Thankfully, there were no casualties at the time. But of course, you know, this is something that and the centre would have to answer for. It's quite unfortunate that this is how, you know, this is panned out here, putting the lives of the common man at risk. This is not the first sinkhole. This is probably the third or the fourth such sinkhole that's appeared wherever this BMRCL's work that's been going on. We've, of course, tried reaching out to multiple authorities in the BMRCL, right from the MD to the Chief PRO. In fact, you know, to, of course, the site engineer, and all of them so far have remained unresponsive on this matter. You know, despite, of course, us trying to reach out to them multiple times, there hasn't been any formal statement as well that's come in so far. But yes, understandably so, you know, of course, in the larger scheme of things, it is quite unfortunate that this is what the people are having to deal with.
And yeah, stay with us because pictures don't lie. Let's show you the pictures of the road that in fact caved in. And Neha standing exactly where this happened. And you can see, Neha, if you can show that to our viewers once again. The road caved in and this was the work of the metro station that was going on. And right next to you, right where you're standing, many would say a cover-up job, a shoddy patchwork of sorts has happened. If you could show that once again to our viewers.
Well, yes, absolutely. In fact, you know, my video journalist Santosh is bringing you these visuals right now of the sinkhole that's now been covered up over here, you know, with some cement. Remember, this is not just an ordinary stretch of road that we're talking about where a cave-in has happened. This is a sinkhole that's appeared where underground metro tunneling work was underway. This is extremely imperative now because, you know, you have several schools around this area as well. You have little children, in fact, you know, who go to schools, and this is, of course, so crucial because of the fact that it's an extremely busy stretch of road. The fact is that, you know, this could have been fatal. This possibly, you know, of course, could have turned disastrous for commuters in the rush hour of the morning when this really happened. But what is, of course, you know, the most unfortunate aspect of things is that the venture, the BMRCL's venture here, a state and centre venture between the state government and the central government, and so far not even one official from the BMRCL has come forward to comment or to issue a statement about what has really happened here.